I think it's really interesting to not only create a finished object, but to also create the materials that then go into the sculpture. My name is Andrew Erdos. I'm an American artist based in Paris. I'm working between sculpture and design, with a concentration in glass, and I'm opening Paris's first public access glassblowing studio here.
Why are you making this kind of art?
Oh, why am I making this kind of art? Good question. Because I don't know what else I would do. I'm trying to create something that everyone can understand. People in the future can understand it, people in the past can understand it, people with no education of contemporary art can understand it, and really try to find basic, essential human references of the collective human consciousness that can be understood by everyone, regardless of time, place, culture. So today I'm in the process of creating materials. And we will be taking these different glass pieces, mixing them with pre-made aluminum pieces and pouring molten aluminum on top of the glass just to create a material. And then once the material is cooled, it can be evaluated and combined, changed, constructed upon. I think for me, it's really the main concept of the art is the importance of the human hand. And craftsmanship is, of course, dedicated savoir-faire, making with the hand by a skilled person who has achieved a certain amount of muscle memory from doing a certain activity a certain amount of time. And the artwork is very, very, very based on the importance of the human hand in society now as a mark of both the human existence, which is very important as we're entering so much kind of ambiguity as to what information is real, what is digitally created, what is artificial intelligence. And I think the human hand is really the one mark of authenticity. For me personally, as a sculptor who's often working with dangerous materials, the function of the clothing is as important as the aesthetics of the clothing. And for me personally, where my emphasis is so much on craft quality of the finished art object and the idea of fewer, better things, obviously that's something I think about with clothing. I think for me what the inspiration is just observations of my immediate short-term world, like walking through the neighborhood, walking from the train through an industrial space, and also really profound, simple moments of nature, epic nature. The desert in the United States, the Alps, volcanoes, places where you have an either ravenously rapid, intense geological transition, a volcano, or a place where time in the human concept of time doesn't exist. The Grand Canyon, northern Arizona, things like that. And then, so that's always kind of in the back of my mind. And then pragmatically, it's just observing what's directly in front of me, what materials are being abandoned. And that's kind of the structure of the idea, what can be made, and then thinking about every audience in between.